need to still understand why it took you 35 minutes to come downstairs, Hope.
Yeah.
I don't understand the lateness.
Why? We don't get it. I don't know.
Sometimes there's just no words to describe.
We all sitting here and you on the phone. I heard you on the phone.
Wait a minute, y'all.
Oh.
Wait. He said, wait. He got to test the mic again. Okay.
Before we start,
Okay.
One more time.
Mic etiquette is going to be the utmost importance, right?
Okay.
Mic etiquette?
Oh, go ahead.
Tell me about mic
Go ahead,
etiquette. Bring it
mic
down
etiquette.
while we're talking or tell us what?
Keep it to your mouth while you're talking.
Yeah, while we're talking. Okay, all the time.
Yes, while you're talking.
While we're talking. While we're talking.
Yeah.
So this banter, or just bring it down as soon as
We
you
got to
begin
start off with it
yeah.
at our mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then now you only have to do it when you're ready to say something. But
Okay.
we got to start off because we jumping in.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, we jumping in. So you got to keep it up to your
Get
mouth right
comfy,
now because we
Teki.
jumping in. Oh, God.
My legs started hurt because somebody was late.
Oh, God. Well, maybe you don't need to tuck your leg
No,
if it's
I
going to fall
have
asleep.
to.
If it's going to fall asleep. Okay.
Am I still good, Ken?
Yeah, you good.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah,
Okay.
I can hear everybody.
Okay, wait a minute.
All right. I'm just good.
If she need to do this,
That means
Chantel, that's important for
I'm
you
gonna try. No, I got
because
the problem is I got to rest her, so my
okay, because on the first thing we kept trying to Mike.
yeah, and
Okay.
Chantel would move her
Put-
hand.
Yes, so
Okay.
you just have to
So
be
I'm gonna stay in position like this.
almost that
Yeah,
that
I'm
would
stay
be good.
just like this because I got this thing right here.
Yeah, look at
Yeah, you look good.
Chantel zip me up.
No, you need a little
You
bit
look
of-
good. You look good.
Okay.
Okay. All
This
right.
shirt's perfect.
Isn't it cute? I know that shirt. She looks so good in that yellow.
This goes good.
I love that yellow for you.
You do. You look nice in the yellow.
Okay.
Okay,
she
so we're
does.
taking.
Okay.
So Hope. Lateness.
Yes, ma'am.
Why were we late this morning?
Oh my
It's my life.
I know.
I'm trying. I'm doing better. I'm trying.
Okay.
Okay.
It's not intentional.
What did you eliminate? What did you eliminate in your trying? Let me just understand that. Like, did you put your shoes by the bed? Like, what is the elimination? I'm just checking. So I'm clear.
Well, you know, I'm the decision making.
So what did you decide?
Options. I
What did you
decided to keep
decide?
it simple.
like that.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, you
Yeah.
decided to keep it simple. Only choose from 3 shirts.
That's
like
it.
what?
That's
Okay.
it. That's it. And I
okay.
didn't bother you, so
Okay.
I mean, I did good.
So
You
let's
did
work on
good.
that.
We're working.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
that's been worked on.
Has it? Not today.
Okay, wait. Okay,
better.
from the last trip that we went on, has it been worked on? Because she was still last.
She was
again.
still last out the door
Okay.
when we were on our trip.
All right,
Yesterday
same
out the
thing.
door last.
Okay.
Yesterday.
All right.
Yep.
She out the
You're last. Okay, so this is what I'm saying. I think that you gonna need to beat us as a proof of your next time. Next
Yes.
time we together,
Yes.
you gonna have to
Be the
beat us
first.
getting ready. You
Yes.
have to be. First might be too hard.
No.
maybe not last.
I have a
The
motto.
first might be
If you
too
can't be
hard.
first, be last. Okay? And enjoy your last place.
Yeah.
I'm okay with it. Okay.
Yo, you
I'm not,
okay
but
with
okay,
it?
I'm gonna work
We
on it.
not.
I'm gonna work on it.
We ain't okay with it. That's the problem.
I'll be next to last.
Okay, that's it.
Just
Move
move
up.
up. Move up.
You know, we
Step
call
by
those-
step.
We call
Step
those
by step.
personal
Take it day by
best. So
day.
my
Yeah, your
personal
personal
best
best.
is going to be next to last.
Okay.
All
The
right.
next time we're all
We're holding you
together.
to it.
Okay, we
Day
live
by
with
day.
that. That's a
Good.
good one. Okay,
That's
I'm
good.
with that. Because
Day
you know,
by day.
I'm just like hashtag be better.
Yeah,
That's my
be
thing.
better
Just
every
be
day.
better every day. So whatever
Better than
you
the
got.
next.
So next to last, we taking it.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm
yeah.
good.
All right.
Okay, that's it. That's good.
Okay.
All right. Well, then let me just say, let's catch our audience up.
Yes.
Our 40-day reset audience.
Let's go.
Let's bring them in because we are here. The 40-day reset girlfriends are here. We're excited to be with you. And today with me, I'm Shantell. Maybe I should say that.
Yes.
I'm Shantell. And today with me is Teki.
Hello.
Yes. And Hope.
The late one.
Yes. Hashtag. Go ahead. Let's go ahead. That's it. The late
According to
one.
you all.
Yeah, the late one. No, according to everybody. No, we ain't gonna do that. And in our feature contributor today is Sheila. Hi. Yes, Sheila is here with us today, and we are all excited, the girlfriends. And we're gonna talk about Sheila's chapter. So Sheila's chapter, if you haven't gotten into it yet, 40-day reset audience. If you haven't gotten into it yet, you need to. So maybe I don't know what day you might be on, but this is a good one, y'all. Well, they all good. I'm
Yeah.
just
I
gonna
mean,
be
it's
on
really
record
what
saying
They are.
they all
day
good.
we can
They
skip
are.
around
We
because
just- yeah,
that's
you
the
might
best
skip
part
around.
of how this book is.
Yeah.
That
Yes,
it's almost
yes,
reads like a
yes.
nonfiction,
Yes.
informational text.
It's informational. This is the
text.
teacher.
It really is
So
informational
the late
text.
the late one.
Yeah.
That's the teacher.
I mean, that's what-
Yeah.
I mean, that's
But
what
she
makes
ain't-
it
She ain't
good.
late with the teacher in this. Okay, but yes.
Our principal might disagree, but
Oh,
But
okay.
yeah, I mean, so you could. This is the great part about it. So if you're in
Yes.
that season or wherever you are,
That's true.
You can pick this up
Of healing. I agree. I agree. And so I would like to start just like the book does, Sheila. We're going to start with the definition. So here we go. Teacher, I'm going to bring out my text.
Okay. Eyes on text.
All right. The eyes on text. Okay, so healing is the process of making or becoming sound or healthy again. I just love it. I love the again part because that suggests that you were whole. And so you're healing again. So I mean, so again, meaning that you're coming back to it. So I love that. Okay, so I'm also going to read the opening text part of the book. And so healing from betrayal evolved into a journey of regaining my mental health in the midst of an emotional roller coaster. The first step was the choice to acknowledge my emotions as I seek support from trusted friends and family, then gradually rebuilding trust in myself and others. Let's get started, Sheila.
It's been a journey. It's been a journey. It's been a journey. Where can I start? The emotional roller coaster, you know. Healing comes with so many different facets, like, you know, the feeling of emotion. From one, it starts with sadness, and then it turns to anger, and then it turns to grieving of the relationship of why, you know, you're in this process of healing. Like, you know, it just from that point, I learned that I have to reset my thinking. Like, everything we do now is a choice. So
Oh, that's good.
with that being said, you have to choose to do things differently.
I like that,
Yeah,
Sheila.
so
I like that because I remember there's a book that I read years ago that says that the space between you and the life that you want is a decision.
exactly.
That's it.
Exactly.
It is getting
Exactly.
to it. So when you think about the emotional roller coaster, like you're getting to it, and it's a decision. That's what you're chasing after. Like,
And sitting in the
end.
betrayal, like, you know, when you sit in it, you're stuck.
Yes.
And you don't want to be complacent in it. So healing is the process of moving.
Yes.
It's the process of moving forward into something new.
Yeah, I
So,
agree. That's it. And I think that all of us have had an opportunity to heal in a lot of different areas in our lives because we are moving. That's what makes us girlfriends, because we lift each other up. We try to keep each other moving. We try to remind each other to move. Like you were doing that last year. Come on, girl.
Yeah, and with the support of this group has helped my process really, really go smoother.
Yes.
You know, just the outlet, the stories, the sharing, but most importantly, the support.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
support.
the
Let me say something. Let's go back to when you talk about you have to choose to move on or choose to heal, choose to not sit in the betrayal anymore, choose to go through I don't even know if there's like 5 ways of, you know how they say there's 5 parts to grieving. Yeah, is there 5 parts of healing?
Yes,
But
yes.
the choice, choosing to not be in that space anymore.
Yes.
What, like, you know, not talking about anything specific, but did a light bulb go off? Were you like, you know what? I can't do this anymore. I can't sit here anymore.
Well, honestly, therapy.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
You
Yes,
know,
the
it started with
girlfriends check the
therapy.
box on therapy.
Yes, therapy.
and when you go to therapy, you know, it goes back to childhood, and you learn, and the feelings that you have and the emotions that, you know, things that happen from childhood that, you know, you feel betrayed by, that saddens you, you react to it a certain way.
Yeah.
So when you react to it a certain way, that's what you're used to doing all of your life.
Yeah.
So as an adult, you hold on to it, like the betrayal. That's what I'm used to doing. She made me mad. She insulted me. So I'm gonna hold on to it, and I'm not gonna forgive you for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I'm learning that as the process moves, you know, it allows me to not only forgive them but forgive myself.
You know, when something comes to mind, the association when healing a wound.
Yes.
And we sometimes like just put a Band-Aid on it. But when we really put the ointments
Yes.
on it to
Whole life. I like ointment.
Yes.
It's like, the balm on it
Yes.
to really fully heal it, the wound closes.
Yes.
So it's like the closure part.
Yes.
And you may be left with a scar, but it's just as a reminder that you made it through. You healed, the wound is closed.
And every betrayal is different. Like
Yeah.
every sting is different.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
And the
react to
betrayal
it
can be
differently.
small, large.
Exactly.
Because again,
Exactly.
you go back to your own feelings.
Exactly.
What those values are to you. Or,
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
betrayals can be what may be big to you, may be huge to someone
Exactly.
else.
And that's an issue
Or vice
too,
versa.
because you're sitting in something that you feel like you've been betrayed or someone didn't act the way you wanted them to, right? And you're like, "What? Really, girl?"
Yeah.
And she's over there like, what's wrong?
Exactly.
What's the big deal?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking about girlfriends.
Yes.
And
Exactly.
friendships, and sometimes you may be the betrayal some people may have felt.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they have broken up friendships.
Yes.
Yes.
Over
yes.
something that you may not have, you might have sit on. Like you say, you can't sit on something.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. And I think like one of the things you can talk about this. Affirm for me if you learn from your therapy. Like you build a muscle. Like it's basically you've built a muscle to react a certain way in response to certain things
That have happened.
Yeah, but then they teach you, or you have to go through an exercise or somehow figure out how to build a new path in order to manage that.
It's in the brain. It's in the brain. It's in the way you think. It's in the brain. Like things that used to insult me or hurt my feelings, I'm learning to have tougher skin. All because when things happen to you and you hold on to it, it's just like sometimes you just need to let it go.
Yes.
You hold on to it long, it affects your health.
Yes.
And as a result of that, my blood pressure went up.
Yeah.
I ended up in the hospital.
Wow.
It just was a
Yeah.
lot. And then as a process of healing, I started to live healthier. I started to eat healthier. I started to exercise. I, just started to lose weight. I had other options to get my mind off of holding on to this anger and being stuck in it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
So
that's
the decisions that you made almost had like a domino effect. Like,
Yes.
So I start here. Today I'm gonna get up and put on my clothes. I don't know, like
Yes.
whatever the
Right.
Yes.
small wins, like the small,
Yes.
like I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna put on my clothes. Today I'm gonna go for a walk or
That one
whatever.
big thing for the day.
Yeah, that's
my
my
one big thing.
Right.
Yeah.
For the day.
But like I
Take me
said
through
in the
this.
beginning, it's like a depression. Like, you're so hurt from it and you're depressed and you don't want to do anything. And then, it, like I said, it moves to anger. And then when you're in anger, you're sitting in it and
You want to be petty.
and
you want to think about things that I could do to get back at you.
Yes.
Oh,
that
consume
one.
you.
Yes.
Oh that. Oh
Yes.
that. Oh
And I'm
that.
petty.
Yes.
Oh that right there.
Yes.
But you good petty.
I'm good petty.
We like your
Yes.
petty. We like your petty.
Yeah, I'm good petty. But I have to learn that too. Like, you can't be petty.
Yeah. You have to take the high road. You do.
And the high
And
road
it's
is
hard. It's hard sometimes.
Like Michelle Obama, when they go low, we go high.
Can I
Yes.
just go like a little bit high and have a little bit pettiness in it?
Find balance.
I don't know
Balance
if
in the
that's
petty. Balance in the petty.
Yes.
No.
But then when you don't, you're so focused on that, and then the other person or people
Just
It's
living.
not focused on you.
they're living.
They just out here living. That is the truth.
Yes,
They just out
they're
here
living.
living. And
They
you
are
sit
wrong with
living.
you?
And you sit in anger and mad and can't move as a result of it. So it's been a process. It's been a moving process, but it's flowing.
It's flowing, and
It's
you flowing.
flowing,
And I know you
yeah.
talk about self-care a lot as you like one of the areas that you use to flow.
Isn't that what we did?
Yesterday.
No, self-care. No,
Oh,
yesterday, but during our girlfriend time.
Oh, yeah.
Our weekend
During
getaway.
COVID.
Yes.
During COVID.
Yes.
Is that what you?
Yes.
your-
yes.
that
Oh,
was
she
our
gave
thing.
us.
Yes.
Yes.
Started to learn to do more for myself.
Yes.
And
And so you shared that with us.
Yes.
Yeah.
In
I
the
loved
healing
it.
process, I've started to do more things for myself. Like,
Yes.
you know, sometimes we get so bogged down with pleasing everybody else. Like everything is the children, it's the husband,
Yes.
and they take over.
Yeah.
You know, your life. Everything is them.
Yes.
And so now I'm in this healing journey. I'm starting to take on more of me. I'm
Yes.
coming back to me, learning more about me, spending time with me.
Yeah.
It's been a process, but it's a good process.
Yeah. So with self-care, what do you do? Like, what is what your major thing that you go to when you're like, you know what? I just need to lift me up. What do you do?
Sometimes I do the massage thing.
I love a massage.
I love a massage.
I love a massage.
And I love the soap.
Yeah,
Can we just-
in the bathtub? That's
So,
it.
can we just
I
pause on
stay
the
in the
massage?
bathtub. Okay, we're gonna pause on the massage.
Let's
What
pause.
you got? Okay, what you got?
I am a hot stone. I have
Oh.
oh my gosh. If I
they give a
scared of that,
massage? Do they
I
give a
am
massage
scared
during
of that.
do not be scared of the hot stone massage. It is the best thing ever.
Teki,
It does not hurt.
I'm gonna have to stop you because
Okay.
I'm getting the feeling that you like hot stuff because you like hot
spicy.
yoga.
I like hot yoga. I think I'm black. You
gotta sweat. You gotta sweat.
But you don't.
Really, but you
But you don't.
I like to
You
sweat.
know, your hands still be laid. Wait a minute. What is all
She
this
does
hot
not.
stuff?
It's hot.
It's hot. It's hot.
That's
Okay.
all I hear.
No,
It's hot.
that's from the
Like
hot
the hot
flashes.
stove. Okay, the hot stone, the hot flashes,
Yes,
and the hot
yeah.
yoga,
Hot
and the
yoga.
hot yoga. Okay, so
Is
go ahead.
the- is the fan
okay,
in
tell
the
her.
But
you
the
said-
hot stone
Okay, 'cause
massage,
I thought-
it is like a regular massage, but instead of them always using just their hands, they use the stones. But then they like center these stones down your body, and they're heavy, and they just sit there throughout the whole massage. You after a while you don't even notice it, but it's doing something. And then they're like clanking the rocks together, so you hear that. It is cool.
Okay, I might have to do a hot
charge
stone
y'all
massage.
for your next
scared
massage
of it.
to get
To choose the hot stone
Yes,
massage?
to choose the hot stone.
Because
What you
I
scared of?
always
All I think
thought-
about is the movie and how they put the stones on his back and then it's sinking.
Man.
Did yours ever sink in? Let me just
No.
let's clarify that. Okay, Teki says
No.
not
Bessie
sunk in.
says
So
it's
that
not.
was not.
So you're gonna have to do it.
Okay. So
You're gonna have to
maybe
do it.
they don't sink in, so
No.
maybe it's okay.
The challenge us all is to do a hot
I
stone
challenge
massage.
Hot
One of
stone
you.
massage.
Okay.
Okay, I
To a
just
hot
got.
stone.
Okay, so you do. So they do massage you.
They do, but they use
I
the
always-
stones too, and there is
So
oil
that mean they
on
put
them
the stone. They put the stone in
in their hand, and they're using that.
Oh,
Okay, y'all, I always thought because you see the pictures and they just setting
Setting
on
the
somebody's
stone on the
back.
back.
And I'm like, I ain't giving nobody no money to put no stone on my back.
One stone at a time is hot. Then they massage you with the
Yes,
stone, and
and
then
you-
sit it on you for. It just sits there.
You just have it all.
Okay, we have to do it.
Don't do that, because I hear it in your voice. You're like, it just sits there. Yeah, they just sit there. They sit there, and those are like your chakra points or something.
Oh,
But I'm telling you, it does something. I didn't think about hope. I charge y'all to get
Okay.
But now that I know that they actually massage at
They
the hot
do.
stone massage,
They do.
maybe I will choose that one.
Anyway,
Okay.
that's my thing. I
Okay.
gotta get a massage.
Okay,
So Sheila,
all right. Okay,
your next
Sheila.
massage. Try
Yes.
something different.
I'm gonna
That's
try
also
something
hot
different.
feelings.
I'm gonna try something different.
Yes, that's true.
next
That's right.
time.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, so try
Yes.
something. You're gonna try the hot stone massage.
Yes.
And then you're
I'ma
not
try.
gonna sink. Oh, what is it that you
Don't soak into the person.
Yeah, because the stones were so hot and then it just kind of burned and sunk into the
Okay,
skin.
all
We're working
right.
with professionals here.
I know, y'all.
Okay,
And
we
you
will
know, I was
not.
thinking that our listeners don't know when I mentioned about what we did at COVID and how
yeah.
you were helping us.
Yeah,
How we
And,
did the spa day.
How we did
Yes.
spa day.
Yes.
In the mail.
In the mail.
In the mail.
In
That was so
back
fun.
to the spa. So
Yeah.
that's a part of just
Yeah.
what you do.
Spending some time with yourself. Yeah, we did the spa day, and we sent everybody little care packages.
You sent us.
Well, I sent everyone care
But
packages.
her babies helped us.
Yeah,
So that's why you said we. We know she got the babies in the background.
Because I was thinking girlfriends. I was like, we didn't.
Her daughter helped in the background. So
She
that's
helped.
what about we.
And so, what did it include?
It had a foot mask.
We had never done a foot mask, so Hope and I did ours together.
It had a
wine glass.
Wine glass.
It had some.
I think it had face mask.
it had a
So
face
we took
mask.
a picture. We
Yes.
took a picture
Oh,
on
yes,
Zoom.
we did.
we
We
did.
took a
We
picture.
did
That's
all
right.
this on
We
Zoom.
had to pull
And
that
then I
out
think
of
it had
the
the
archives.
hand.
Oh yeah, and it had a
did a
hand
hand.
thing,
Yeah.
a hand mask.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
And that was nice because I was at the beach that week that we did that, and I had to come up off the beach and do a self-care day.
Shantell was self-care because you were working.
I was
And I
working.
think I hijacked one of your trips.
Yes,
Again.
we were on the work
yeah.
trip, and Hope came, and so we were in the hotel
Yeah.
on the Zoom together, trying to
Yeah.
figure out the foot thing. We had never done the foot thing before.
And I think they said weeks later, somebody was like, "Yeah, my feet, they still peeling from that."
It was good.
It was good. It was good. It was
We
good.
know.
Yeah,
It was good. It was so good.
It's a process. So
Yeah.
going back to the peeling.
Yes.
Peeling off layers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Girl, come on now. Yes.
Yes.
She was a teacher. She was a teacher.
Yes.
She always teaching.
I mean, you should think about what it is. The layers come off.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
it
that
takes the
was
time and the
good.
process. But when it was done, when our feet were, they were nice and smooth.
Well,
Right?
Yes.
so Sheila, you are working to be nice and smooth.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, because I know. Because remember now, when we think about the definition of healing, it said again. It said healthy
Again.
Yes.
Yes.
So that's what I'm saying, healthy again.
Yes.
I love that definition. Like you're trying to achieve the healthiness again. And so
Yes.
self-care is one of the things that you do. You talk about the friends, like how your friends and your family support you through the journey. And that's really important. And you talk about how you feel like God is putting him
my
at the center.
quiet moments with him. I think that's pretty much what got me through.
That's good.
My quiet moments with him and just trusting him. Because at first it was just I wanted to do it all by myself. And then I realized that I can't do it all by myself. You know what I mean?
So when you surrender, okay, so like when people talk about that, when I was a kid and I used to hear the old people talk about that, you had to give it to God. I had no context. Like, what'd you do? Like, you drop it off at his house? Like, what is that? Like, for real. Like, so what is it that for you? Like, how is it that, like, is it like it's sitting in it and saying, like, I'm just going to trust that he's doing something that I don't know?
Exactly. I have to trust that, he wants better for me. And then I have to learn that I need to want better for myself.
Yeah.
So in that process, I learned to just kind of get closer to him through word and just learning and doing daily devotionals every morning and just being grateful for just like the little things.
Yes.
Like, when you wake up in the morning, be thank you, Lord, for just waking me up.
That's the great
Lord, for
yes.
just, allowing me movement.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And just allowing me to, be able to move and be in my right mind and space.
That right
That's
there.
another part they said.
That right there.
So once I started to do that and realize that I can't do it by myself, just seemed like everything started falling into place.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's it. Surrendering.
Yep. Surrendering to
Surrendering.
it all.
And surrendering, you made me think about like surrendering aligns with like the choice. It's like, so the choice every day. So when you want to maybe flip off and say something, or when you want to go and be petty and get something back, like when you already said that you surrendered, then that means that you're not doing things that are getting back at other, getting back at the person that betrayed you.
Exactly. And I'm not even trying to, at first, it's on your mind all the time. You think about it all the time. It just overtakes you. And then after you surrender, it's like what you used to think about, what used to overtake you, it goes away.
Isn't that something?
Like the anger that you used to be filled with is gone. Like, I don't know what happened, how he allowed it to just leave me, but
Right.
I'm not angry anymore. I'm not holding on to it as long, and then it allows me to forgive.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
there you
That's
go.
the next stage.
Yep.
And that's the next stage.
Yeah, forgive.
Yes.
And with that, I have to forgive myself first.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. And they say forgiveness is not for the other person. It's for you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that is an important part of this healing is the forgiveness. If you don't have the forgiveness, you can't heal.
Exactly.
You cannot heal.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's hard to forgive. It
is.
And you're
It
harder
really
on
is.
yourself.
Exactly.
To forgive yourself for the way you acted in a
Exactly.
situation, response.
In response, or the way you didn't react.
Yes.
That one.
Yes.
The way you didn't react. The way you
I should have told them they didn't do
Yeah. Or you could think about everything you should have done after the fact.
Or what did I miss?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh
What did I
yeah.
miss?
What did I miss? Like how did I let that go
Yes.
down?
Yes.
Yeah.
So-
Like what did I miss? Why was I sleeping on the job?
Yes.
Like that's it.
You need to
Yes.
take notes.
I know. And then that's it.
Definitely.
Then you start
Journal.
pointing back at yourself.
Yes,
Like,
exactly.
yes.
Like, okay, what did
What
I
did I
do?
do?
But now I'm in this healing process. I'm thinking about what I can do differently. And I think before I act, I think before I speak. You know, it's a kind of self-reflection of myself. Like, okay, sometimes I think, well, what would God do?
Oh, that
You know, like, what would he do?
You need your bracelet.
Yeah.
WWG.
We need a bracelet.
Yes. You know, like, and so I've been trying to, like,
What we got?
Wait a minute, was that trademark?
JD?
I hope it wasn't.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, and I think that one was everywhere.
Okay,
That was
go
everywhere.
ahead, go ahead.
Yeah.
What WWJD was everywhere,
Yeah.
but now I like
Yes.
what you said, WWGD.
That's
So
right.
WWGD.
Go ahead.
Okay, so what would God do? Go
Yes.
ahead, Sheila. Would you
Yeah.
answer?
And
Would you
so-
answer when you ask yourself that?
Okay, he don't want me to be petty. Go ahead, girl.
So that means you had to not call Teki?
I got to call Teki and be like, okay, girl, all right, just what I'm, because, you know, she was my voice. Like, sometimes I'll call her and say, okay, Teki, okay, that's how I'm feeling.
Okay.
You tell me what you think. And
I
then
think-
she'd be like, okay, so what are we doing?
What we doing?
What we doing? What road we taking? The high road or the low road?
Because I got you both. I got you both.
Yes.
I got you both roads. I got you.
Yeah, so it's a process, but
Yes.
it's a good process. It's a
Yeah.
learning process, and I'm, you know, I'm grateful that I'm going through
Sheila,
it.
where that come from? Where that thing?
Right thing
I'm like, all of a sudden, I've been looking at you.
It just
Oh, it's on your
happened.
napkin.
It's on her napkin.
I'm like, girl, where that come from? Okay, yeah, all right, you good, you good.
We
What's a
sitting
little
in the
white
cold.
thing? What's a little white thing on you? So where that come
We
from?
sitting in the cold.
Yeah.
Sign, it's a sign.
So I don't hot flash. So
Yeah,
sorry,
that's it.
guys.
Yeah, we in the cold.
Sorry.
Yeah. So we on hot flash. So Teki won't have to get her fan.
Yeah, I
We're gonna
know.
try to hold it together for
Hold
y'all.
it together.
We
Back
doing
and
it.
circle back.
We doing it for y'all. We holding it together.
Yes.
We got the cold.
Yes, 'cause it is.
That's good, but that's good. I do. You're right. It is sits in the forgiveness because I do think like when I think about like surrendering, like that's an activity because you know we've all had some level of betrayal.
Oh yeah.
Inside of our lives.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Friendships, families, you know, we've left friendships behind and other parts of our life, not our friends.
Jobs.
Not jobs.
Yeah.
Like it's all like it's betrayal
Yes.
sits in a lot of things. That's good
Yes.
you said the job
It
thing.
does.
Betrayal
Yes,
sits
it
in a
does.
lot of things.
Yes, it does.
It's not, you know, like it's not just one dimensional. It's multi-dimensional.
It is.
And so like what it is, like whatever the thing that you do is the thing that you do.
Yes.
Wow.
So like you know like if when you get betrayed, do you like you curse her out, you do this, you do that, like you just want to tell somebody, you want to turn over a table, like whatever the mechanism in this is that you apply when you feel betrayed is what you do. And so that's what I'm saying. Yeah, we're not gonna talk about that whole life. We ain't gonna
Right.
talk about that whole life. So we're gonna say like, what is it that we do when we? That's the muscle, right? That's the muscle.
I am learning
Y'all,
through this.
We having an inside joke, y'all. You know, we ain't gonna tell y'all because girlfriends cover each other. So we we all having an inside joke, so you know what's going on, but we ain't gonna speak on it. We ain't gonna speak on it. But
Continue,
I'm just
Sheila.
saying, yeah. Girl, that is funny. But you know, like what you do is what you do when you feel a reaction or a certain trigger for a different emotion. And so betrayal, it's like I'm just like, what is it that I do? Like, do I be quiet? Do I sit on it? Do I call my best friend? Like, what is it that I do? Like, what is it that you know, like feel before, like you built the muscle to do? And then tell us the reverse of what you do now.
Okay, so before I would just hold on to it, be angry, mad, say nothing.
Quiet. Did you do it quiet?
Yes, and then allow it to build up.
Yeah.
And then once it builds up, this is before, and then it explodes.
Yeah.
But now I am learning to take it on head on.
All right.
Instead of letting it sit, I address it.
Yeah.
But I have to learn to address it. See, it's a lot about in my delivery.
Yeah.
Sometimes my tone and delivery is off. So when the tone and delivery is off, then everything is going to be off.
Because the person doesn't receive it.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's true.
That's true. Because
now I've learned that instead of letting it sit and fester, I learned that, listen, I need to have a discussion. I'm coming to you because this is how I'm feeling.
Yes.
And once I express how I'm feeling, it allows them to see that I'm being vulnerable and that I am being transparent, you know, and so they don't feel so offended or feel so, but in that process, I still have to share, listen, this is how you made me feel, this, and this is what I need to know if this is how you wanted to make me feel.
Right. Oh, that's good.
Did you intend to do that?
Did you intend to do this?
Because
that's
maybe
true.
I might have received
that
it
wrong. Oh, I like that.
Mean? I may have just...
It kind of goes back to the how it was said, how it's delivered, how
what you hear, because me and Sheila do that all the time.
Yes.
She'll tell me something, and I'm like, okay, but what did you hear?
Yes.
Because just because that's what he said or she said, that doesn't mean what
I hear. Because we do it all the time. Like, I may say to my husband, like, okay, I don't like, you know, what I'm wearing. And he may say something like, oh, yeah, no, you know, I hear, oh, no, yeah, you look a mess.
Yeah.
But that's not what he said.
That ain't what he said.
You understand?
It's like, oh, no, girl, you good. You good.
Yeah.
You know,
that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
So it's all in
Perception.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So I heard you say this right here, and it reminded me once when I was in couples therapy. One of the best thing that I took, and I use it everywhere now, is always start with I. When you're having some level of discussion or like you're trying to advance something with somebody, you always start with I. So I feel like you did it. And I just heard it's like, I feel like this. So what you're not doing is pointing the finger at the other person.
Yeah, exactly.
You're really starting with yourself. And then it reminded me, when I just did that gesture just now with my finger. Okay, so it reminded me that my granddaddy used to say to me, when you point your finger at somebody else, 3 of them point back at you.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
And it's just like, yes, like, so you always have to come back to self.
Exactly.
So it is I. So when you talk about in the book that, you know, like you seek, so even though you felt betrayed, you went and seek healing for yourself.
Right.
So it's always I. So it's always coming back to center and you, because it's you that you take everywhere you go.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, so
Exactly.
if you feel betrayed today by somebody, it's another person, so it's you building the muscles so that you can manage it. And so now you say that you manage it by voicing it.
Yes.
Like instead of letting it fester, like you voice it, like you just put words to it.
Exactly.
Yeah, like, hey,
Exactly.
I feel like this as a result of this. And that moves it.
And you know, with me even doing that allows me to be free.
Yes.
Like it's almost like growing up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And this in a different life is weird, but it's like, oh girl, I handled that. I was able to, you know, speak and not offend anyone, but not feel offended, but not lose control.
Oh,
That's the biggest thing.
That's
to
it.
not like lose
Not
it.
lose control.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this, Sheila. When you're talking about what you're saying, do you sometimes think about it and like plan it out in your head, what I might say, and then sometimes don't say it? Do you ever get to, or so is everything always spoken still?
Oh, thought I had to sneeze. Excuse me.
I was like, it moved you like that. Like, girl, yeah, I'm still working. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Is there anything you think about it, because you said you release it, and I'm saying it, but are there times when you go, this might not be the right time, or it's still something maybe I just shouldn't say?
Yeah, that happens. Like, you have to wait until the moment.
Yeah.
Sometimes I have to think about what I'm going to say, how I'm going to say it, how I'm going to approach it. It's a process.
And the moment is not always the moment.
Exactly.
Sometimes
That's
you have to
true.
remove yourself from the moment so that you can have a moment to come back to the moment.
Yeah, the moment.
Exactly.
Go ahead,
That's
wait,
a good
Teki. Write that down. You're gonna write that down.
Wait, we had to write that down. See if you can repeat it. Repeat it, Teki. Okay,
I can't repeat it. But wait,
it was so good.
It was good though. Okay,
Wait. Okay, come on.
listen.
See, let's wait.
So sometimes you have to remove yourself
Yes.
from the moment to have a moment to come back to the moment.
All right, I'm back to the circus.
And with that, we can wrap this up. We are
Yes, did that. That's it. Okay, I love it. That's serious. That's good. That's good.
Yeah, I feel like that's what you sometimes have to do, but it's hard. It's hard.
is.
It's growing.
It is.
And you feel more mature as you go.
I do.
Isn't that interesting?
I
'Cause
do.
I don't know. They say, of course, age with age comes wisdom. I just am feeling like that now. Like we are all in our 50s.
Yeah.
And so I do
I'm
feel
grown.
like
Like,
I'm all
every day is a new grown moment.
I'm all grown.
Exactly.
Yes.
Like,
Exactly.
oh,
So when
y'all,
you
it's
reach that
grown.
50 plus the O, it's like you don't have to, think about what you want to say. You just say it.
No filters.
Yeah.
Just like the old people.
But you wait for the moment.
Yeah,
we wait for the moment.
You wait for the moment.
Yeah.
You wait for the
Right
moment. So
moment.
because and part of this is getting people, young people to know that you don't have to wait until 50.
Yeah.
To evolve in this
Right.
way.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
Like sometimes I'm like, why nobody told me?
Yeah, why nobody told me? Now we telling you.
Or maybe they told me I didn't
so
really
y'all
listen and
listening,
receive it.
We
but
telling you.
Yes.
If y'all
Exactly.
listening, we telling you because
Yes.
we know. Like
Yeah.
but it makes me think about like the people in our lives that we know and we reflect back on. They felt so self-assured back then, like when you're older. So I love it. I'm glad you're healing, Sheila.
Yes.
It's a process.
Continuing.
And I want to close us out with your words.
Okay, all right. Let's
so
hear it.
Sheila says she healing. So we started with the first, of the text. We started with the first paragraph of the text, and we're going to end with the last paragraph because I think it speaks to the journey.
Let's do it.
So here we go. My reawakened connection with God, trusted friendships, and self-care activities that bring me joy have all been instrumental in my healing. But forgiveness remains the biggest lesson because it helps to not only forgive the betrayer, but to forgive my inner child who has needed my healing the most.
Wow.
That's beautiful.
That's it.
That's it.
All right.
That's great.
Thank you, girlfriends. I appreciate
Love you.
All right. Let's reset. We stay reset.
Reset.
Yay, we stay reset.
Yes. All right. Bye,
See
y'all.
y'all later.
All right.
Later.
Thank you for your interest and support for the 40-Day Reset. Claim your copy today on Amazon.com or the 40dayresetbook.com. Thank you.